Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're down here at Mr. Eric Roberts' farm, or what used to be, because we just bought his field. This is actually over by field... Whoa, let me open out. This is down by field 41, or actually it is field 41, it's not by it. It's got canola in it, and we're fixing to start our harvesting. So I figured I'd go ahead and buy this field before he harvested it. A lot of the farmers around this map are... already harvesting their fields, as I said in the last video, 18, 13, 47, 53 down here. They beat me to the punch. So I'm going to keep a close eye on these other fields. Most of these over here are in taters, though. So I'm probably not going to mess with them. I think we got a soybeans up here and maybe barley or something up here. We'll harvest those fields, but everything else might hold off on because I don't like harvesting taters. I did do a tater mission over here. And when I say tater, I mean potatoes, guys. If you're not from the deep south, we call them taters. And tomatoes, we call maters. But that's another story. Down here in 43, this was all potatoes. I did a mission on this. I harvested them. It took me 3 hours to... Well, almost 3 hours. It took me... The mission was for 318 minutes. So do the math on that one. It took me about 270-something minutes, maybe. So, yeah, do the math on that one. It took me some hours. It took about at least a little over 2 hours, maybe, if not 3. I didn't really even pay attention to the time. I know I was sitting here forever, so I did some editing on some videos and just tried to pay attention to the harvester on that one. But we did that one. Also did the FERT missions on it. Harvested 50, got that done. Did the FERT mission on it. Did the FERT mission on 47 and 53. And I think we're all caught up, except for 13. I need to do the FERT mission on that one. But I just wanted to update you here real quick. We bought field 41. It's got canola in it. I would love to buy field 40, yeah. Next to it, it's got corn in it. But we don't have good brownie points with them yet. So the really neat thing about this one is it has this little water crossing here. I thought this was really pretty, the way they did this. So, yep. All right, let's get to it. We'll tab over to our harvesters. This is actually the 1660. We're going to take it down eventually. Tell you what, I think I've got my 7130 already out. Yep, there it is. Let's take it on down to the... what we're going to do is harvest our canola first. I know I should probably harvest the wheat first, but this is kind of strategic. I want to harvest the canola for canola. Yeah, it's the canola, guys. Let's harvest the canola first. That way we can go through field 19 up there, through the pig area, and go through 19 to access field 1. And we can fit this header down through there, because if we try to take this road straight down to field 1 on this road, we won't fit. The header is too wide. So we're going to harvest canola first. Start with 19. I think we'll fit through the pig yard. We're going to find out here in just a second. But we'll do 19. It's got canola in it. Then we'll do 30. And then we'll move on down to 49, 48, 46, 38. And just kind of do them in that order. Before we harvest, I kind of want to do something. And I wasn't going to do this, but I've been thinking about it long and hard. We've got the corn here. We've also got corn in field 12 up there, kind of right by field 13. I can't talk today. It's really something. Can we fit through here? Yeah. So yeah, we can access this field real easy with this combine. Before we get started, I want to look into something here. What I want to look into is a forage harvester, because I've said it, a while back. I really would like to get into almost everything on this map. I like this map. It seems like a fun map, so I want to get into silage work. Question is, what do we want to buy? We got the crone, the little crone, and the big head will fit on this. So let me look at the headers. This is the small head. This is 6 meters. And this is the big head. It's 10.5. Now we could go with New Holland. It's only 1.5 meters less. And I'm really tempted to go this route because you have more options with New Holland, namely this poplar header. With Krone, it's just 1 meter wider with the big one. So yeah, I'm leaning towards the New Holland. Plus, the New Holland, you know, is pretty popular in America. So we got the Krone for $275. That's the only problem. This one's so much more expensive. And that one is really expensive. So we won't be getting that one. It's between these two. Krone or New Holland. Krone or New Holland. Wait a minute, I did it backwards. Krone or New Holland. Krone or New Holland. I'm really leaning towards New Holland, so it is more expensive though. It's difficult spending money. It does have more horsepower. And it holds more fuel. Costs more to maintain per day. Oh, decisions. What should I get, guys? The Krone or the New Holland? It does everything that this one does. But I can put a wider head on this one. Just a hair wider. It's really not, you know, a lot to write home about. I'm going to go New Holland. Even though it does cost more. I like the brand. And I've worked with it before. I've worked with the other one before, but I really like New Holland. It's all personal preferences here. So it's ours. Alright, let's buy the head for it. All we're going to get is the corn head for right now. There it is right there. And it's ours. It's at the store. So when we get done doing this harvest here, we will come back and maybe do that silage harvest. And you know what? I need to bring my guys over here. I parked them down there and I forgot there wasn't a road right there. Let me get this started. I'll get this hired out here. Okay. There's our New Holland. Looks nice. I forgot it had that wheel on the front of that thing. Yeah, here we are. I might have to reset my tab orders, apparently. Or you know what? No. Let me get the tractor first. Down here. So that I can offload this combine if it gets full. We're doing canola, so it probably won't get too full, but by the time I get that little combine down here, it might. It definitely might. So I bought a trailer for the semi, for the truck. I still need to come over and get these bushes out of here. I ain't done that yet. That's actually a tree right there, isn't it? Yeah, I need to come cut that tree. I need to cut them other trees too, them oaks back there. Alright, let me park this right here. And I'll go get the other combine. Let's see, it was back here somewhere. There it is. And we gotta go get our header here. Went with the 700 Rostselmash header. Seemed to be a smart choice, I think. It's got a little bitty horn on it. This 1660 combine is actually pretty popular here in the States. I know there's still a lot of farmers that use it. Alright, let's head down there. Yeah, it only goes 14 miles an hour. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And this is not it's not a terrible combine. It's just kind of on the small side. It does have air conditioning. So we don't have to worry about dying of heat exhaustion or anything like that. Soybeans aren't quite ready yet. They're still growing. But I'm glad to finally be starting to harvest. This is our very first harvest here at Lone Oak. Go ahead and unfold that. This has a 6,000 some odd liter capacity, I think. So, how's our other combine doing? Looks like it's on its return trip. So yeah, I did the mission on that one. Got 22,000 off of that field. Did the FERT mission. because I'd really like to acquire these fields within the second year. I'd like to have them all within the second year. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we shall see. They're not that expensive here. That's the good part. They're not that expensive, so I might be able to do it. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'm going to get closer with the farmers here and get more brownie points with them and try to get them to plant something, you know, not potatoes. So, alright, I'm going to start this on the other side. Hopefully I can get down here and get it about even with that one. Can I beat him? It's like two trains going head to head. He's not really getting full yet, is he, though? Should probably stop and unload it. I may stop right here and unload it. Get down in here. This is really quiet in my headphones. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. There we go. So I can hear my engines. Yeah, he's kind of getting full. He probably would have filled up on his trip back up there. Which means I'm going to have to run with the other little combine just to keep him offloaded. Ooh, no, get closer, get closer, get closer, get closer. Swing it. There we go. I think I'm blocking him now, but I'll have to back up a little bit. Get it in there a little smoother. Alright, let me get out of the way. Ooh, scratching the paint, scratching the paint. Whoa, sir. What are you doing? You gotta give me some warning before you do that. Alright, let's get this other combine here. Whoops, might as well just jump out of that. There's the pig area. Think we can get these even? I think we can. The only thing about this combine, it doesn't empty into that auger wagon real well. So we'll see what we can do here. I'll have to get past these rocks and trees. Alright, let's hire that. Let me go get my tractor. You have to get just on the corner with, just on the edge with this combine. This little one. They're about even. They're about close. So. Let's see if I can get in here close to this one. Actually, I need to set my cruise control now. 6. See how close we can get. Yeah, see that's about it. Right on the edge here. That's if you go in any further, it will not dump into this. See if I can demonstrate that. Yeah, see it cuts off right there. So you have to keep right on the edge. There's a real fine line with this combine and this auger wagon. It may be the other auger wagons too, but just if we can stay right there, right beside it, we'll be all right. We can keep it offloaded and not really have to worry. This will work better with a different tractor that's not articulated. I used this tractor because I was afraid the 1455 wouldn't have enough oomph to pull it, wouldn't have enough horsepower. And so yeah, we need to invest in another tractor pretty soon too, once we make some more money. Maybe we'll make some more money doing that logging area over there, and we can buy another tractor. I'm leaning towards like a Magnum, something that can pull some of our implements, and it would have enough horsepower to pull this auger wagon. So probably a Magnum. That's probably what I'll go with. Alright, I'm actually gonna have to go around the sawmill, I think, here. Yep, the other guy's already turned it around, so let me take this one on to the end and he'll turn around. I don't know what they're gonna do when they get to that tree. Probably just turn around, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to do all the canola fields first and then the wheat. Normally, I think you would probably do the wheat first. I don't know. Depends on if it's a winter crop. Because I know you can plant winter canola, and spring canola. I would say the winter canola would probably come first, so we'll just assume that that's winter canola. How about that? Spring canola would probably be later. And wheat. Most of the time wheat's going to be a winter crop anyway. At least around here it is. And they do plant some in the spring, so. Alright, let's get this offloaded. See, this one's a lot easier to work with. You don't have to really stay lined up perfect. So, a 9230 would be nice. Just saying. Keep it offloaded easier. But we don't have the money for that. We barely have enough money to buy fields. And that's something we need to consider too. We're going to buy more fields. And we're going to have to save money to do that. So we'll put all this crop in storage and wait for the best price to come along later in the year. Or next year. Might be next year with this stuff. And you know, this growth stage, you know, you have yellow, orange, and then like a dark orange. I read the seasons help menu, and if I can get down here before that other combine gets back, yeah, he's got plenty of time, I'll pull that up and read that to y'all, because it sounds like once they reach this one harvest stage, that's it, that's the final harvest stage. But I'll read it to y'all and see what y'all think. Alright, I think it's good to go from there, so let me pull that up. It's not in here, it's in the help menu. Where's seasons? Come on, seasons. There you are. Alright, crops. Arable crops. Is it in here? Maybe it was under economy? No? What was it under? I can't remember. What was our crops intro? Okay, here we go. Crops are only harvestable in their final growth stage, except for poplar, oilseed radish, and will stay in this stage, final stage, until they are killed off in winter. And I don't even think this is what I read. Wait, no, it's further on. Once a non-root crop, which is what we have all, you know, we're not doing a whole lot of root crop. Once a non-root crop reaches the first harvestable stage, according to the growth overview in the escape menu, which would be our growth menu in the start menu, it is ready to harvest. This is the final harvestable stage. So once it reaches the first harvest stage, according to this, it's ready to harvest. This is the final harvest stage. You can still silage green crops. So yellow in here is the final harvest stage, according to that. So I'm going to go with that. So once it turns yellow, I mean, these guys, you know, if you're not playing seasons, a lot of times they wait for the orange. See how there's right up here by this little bar up here? It's yellow, orange, and then like a dark orange. Most of the time, if you're not playing seasons, the farmers will wait until dark orange to harvest. But I've noticed that these guys are beating me to the punch, and they're harvesting on yellow. So this must be the final stage of the crop, and they're not going to go anymore. I actually should probably, let me go catch this guy and then we'll do that. I'm going to pull the Wopster out and measure the crop. If it says 100%, that's what I'm going to go with. I don't think it will grow anymore. I think this is it. Let me catch up to him. We'll have to keep this just right here. Come on, buddy, offload. Here we go. Yeah, like I said, this is harder to do with an articulated tractor. But I don't want to have just a basic tipper when I've got this really nice auger wagon. I wish that I don't know why this won't trigger into this. Maybe because it is a smaller tractor, or a smaller combine, I mean. So, ooh, we're getting off here. Getting off. Come on, unload. If it does it right there on the edge, it'll still unload. It just doesn't look like it is. Kind of looks like it's hitting the edge. Alright, it looks like it's done. It may actually hit this fence up here instead of turning around. So I tell you what, I'm going to tab over to it and take it to manual. Other guy's already heading back. I'm going to have to go catch up with him. Let's get the rest of this here. And see, this will make a great path. We can just drive up this field with our combine and cross the road over there. That way we don't have to get a header trailer, because getting a header trailer for that 7130 is a headache. It really is. So now we can just cross the road and start our harvester right over there. We don't have to worry about it. We can cross the road to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, that used to be their advertisement. I guess it's a play on the old joke, you know, why did the chicken cross the road? So, alright, tell you what, let me pull my Wopster out while I'm here. Not the chainsaw, I always get that backwards. Yeah, see, it says 100%, 100% fert, 100% grown, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that that is it for the growth. I think we're getting our yield that we should be. I mean, we're filling up pretty good here. So, can I make the other combine? I'm racing for him. This is a slower tractor. Instead of going 32, it goes 26. So, but I like the little combine. I really don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep my equipment this time for this, just for this farm, for Lone Oak. I really like this farm. It's kind of homey. Can I make it? Come on, put your pipe out. Put your pipe out. I may have to tab over to it. Empty. Yay! Then I can hold him up while the other guy's coming too. Let him catch up. The little guy, let him catch up a little bit. They harvest at the same speed, but, you know, the other guy, he had to go way up there in that corner, so that's understandable. Alright guys, well, I'm going to keep on harvesting. I'm going to come back and probably do some more harvesting on video here. Maybe when we move over to 30 over there. And I don't think these guys will fill me up on this field. They might, but we're going to get our canola harvested and keep on going. So until next time, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys later.